Yes, welcome back to the Bray and Ethan podcast, episode 167. Me, Russo and Carys D'Addario. Girls, welcome along.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure to have you on. Now, we've got an obvious question that we'll go to very shortly, but traditional first question when we have duos on. First impressions of when you guys met each other. What do you remember?
Where
Robert?
was it? When was it?
I think it was at trials for a state team back in...
It would have been a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. We were both underages, trialling for under 15s, so that was like Zippy Fish's year and all that. And
School sport? Or was that
school
before?
sport. It was for school sport, and yeah, Carys was very, very good.
Yeah, I just thought she was a gun. And I thought, I'll be friends with her.
A little midget. I was short back then.
Now, at the time of recording, Mia, you've just come back from Levers. How was it? Eventful week, and you've come back, and this is probably one of the first things you've done back in Perth. So
Yeah. It was an incredible week. I just loved staying in the house with my friends, living with them. I was doing all the cooking and found that surprising because I'm not a very good cook.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really get much sleep at all the night before. Drove back yesterday and then refreshed now. So yeah.
And you went last year because you obviously graduated a year before. So that's a year ago now. Time flies. Mia, we're talking off air. You have no manager, which is pretty interesting for, I guess, a prospect who has the sort of hype that they do, like yourself. What's that sort of process been like? And you obviously would have had to have a few declines along the way and break a few managers' hearts.
Yeah, I've had a few reach out to me over the past few years. Look, I've told them all the same thing. I'm not looking for one at the moment. I don't feel I need one. I've got people like Trent Cooper that help me. Well, they don't help me, but clubs reach out to him. He reaches out to me. It's really simple making meetings with people. I don't feel I need a manager for that. And then I like to get one where I go. So, yeah.
And you're with Young Guns Talent, so how's that process been like? And I suppose when that happened, maybe that was a realisation like, okay, this is getting really serious now.
Yeah, well, I kind of met them through Lily, Pat, one of my good friends. She had the same manager, and being a bit out of action for the past couple of years previously, I thought, I might maybe benefit more from one than, say, someone else, just to kind of put my name out there. And, I kind of met with them and, had some really good chats, and I thought, these guys will be good for me. But they're also just an outlet for me to talk to about anything footy or outside that I need to. So, I love having them as my manager.
They can be very handy. But Mia, you've got the fair CV already only in your draft year. Back-to-back Rogers Cup best and fairest at ages 14 and 15, and then won the 16s MVP back in 2023. How do you look back at, I guess, experienced, junior career that you're already, only in your draft year now? Like, you've already got all those stats next to your name.
And we didn't mention, there's some we didn't mention as well.
Your draft night hasn't even come yet.
Oh, I try not to. I don't really think about stuff like that. For me, team is the most important. Individual stuff comes along the way, and it's nice to have. But at the end of the day, I don't wake up and go, yes, I won best and fairest in 2022. So, it is what it is. I like to be the best I can be. Strive to be better. And I never think I've reached the top. I've always just want to keep going. So.
And Carys, you're similar boat. Best and fairest last year, runner-up this year, also 18's MVP for 2025. I guess for both of you, do you sort of lose track of how many awards you've each won? Because there's a fair share.
Kind of, but at the same time, you kind of win an award and I don't really, obviously reflect on it and everything, but then I'm okay, what's next? And then you kind of, forget about it along the way, even though you're very grateful for it. But, I just think you kind of win that accolade or whatever it is and then focus on what you can do next. And then so just kind of,
Obviously, it's an achievement to have. It's nice to know that you're going well, but, like Carys said, at the end of the day, it's what's next.
Do you feel like the 18's MVP put you on the map, though, a little bit? It would have had to, I mean.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was just kind of a bit of reassurance for me that I probably am up there and am putting myself out there, and just another way of kind of proving myself, and that just kind of, I guess reassured me that I am kind of good enough to be in this team and everything. So, definitely.
What was D'Addario medal like this year, knowing that you guys would have polled a decent amount of votes and be up there in the pointy end?
I didn't think I was going to pull many votes at all. I was out for so long. I really did
Just
not
out
feel
for
I
a
was-
good night?
Yeah, well,
a few of us are freshly 18, but no, we still had combine training, so we'll
I was surprised when they got up. They interviewed us actually at the D'Addario, and when just as I arrived, I had like 10 glasses of champagne spilled all over me, and I was like, oh. And so I was like dripping wet, like right at the start, and I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, I won't have to get up. I won't have to do anything. No one will see me like with my hair wet. And then he comes over. I'm like, you're joking.
It was Reg too, so he's our midfield coach for state. So he
he's made the blue.
You could have both, won, or maybe obviously you missed out a few games because of state 18s and that. Mia, you were in the AFLW Academy. How was that experience?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I loved every single second of it.
Enough said then on that.
It was really good. It was good to meet all the girls across the country, and I've heard people say before in previous years it's awkward. I heard this year everyone was very separated. Literally the second we got into the same space, I think people were thinking, recruiters would like us to be social and this and that, but we all just gelled really well, and it was like a little social convention, and then that training first off helped so much, and it just was an icebreaker for all of us, and we got along really, really well.
Did you play in any rep games in that? Because I know like for the boys, right, like it's usually just the AFL Academy in that year, but then like for the girls, there's a lot more things leading up to that.
Yeah, well, there was 2 games where the academy versus like an all-stars team of like other people, and I missed out on the first one because there was a futures game previously which I didn't go to either because whatever, injuries and everything, but then there was the first game of the all-stars and I missed out on that as well, and luckily this is why I have my manager, like he reached out to like clubs and stuff and was like, because I think it was club kind of nominate who plays in the all-stars team, and he was kind of showed them and they were like, oh yeah, we'll give her a crack. So I got to go on the second game of the all-stars game, which was really good.
Mayor, you didn't really want to talk about the individual awards, which is fair enough, but we got to talk about the Falcons Rogers Cup 3-peat and being a part of that the first 2 years in particular. We can't really look past best on ground again in the first of those flags. What is it about West Perth and I guess the system and the culture there? And do you think there could be a 4-peat for the Rogers?
You can't go past the girls' talent at West Perth. They are incredible. I think it's a big area, so we've got heaps to choose from. And the gel of the team is incredible. The vibe from the coaches as well. We have someone that recruits girls from local footy though, and then they go through an academy before Rogers, which is probably why we're more advanced. And also our age is probably a little bit higher than others. But I think a lot of the girls are going to come through league this year. We've got a new coach now, and I spoke to him. Incredible guy, and the first thing he said to me was, look, my goal is just to get as many girls drafted and as many girls developed as possible. That's what matters to me. Not a 4-peat, but if 4-peat comes, and it comes.
Silverware second, hey?
It's a good way to put it. So what, is that just something West Perth do? Swans don't do that?
Pretty sure we have like a development. Yeah, we have
like
a
14s and stuff.
Yeah, we have a development squad that before our Rogers as well. But I'm not really sure how it works, but it's pretty like solid. I know
clearly works up there at West Perth because paying dividends with all the premierships over the last couple of years. But we sort of touched on champs just before. What did you make of it all? Who did you room with? How was it flying away, travelling?
That was probably the best year of state I've ever had.
Yeah.
I think we were all so close together. We worked over, obviously we started our summer program long before any other state does. And our goal was just to make genuine connections with each other, and that reflected onto the field. It's hard when you're so close together as a team and travelling because it just feels like a bit of a sleepover. We were all in one room one night watching movies together. But yeah, we made sure that we got bed on time. But yeah, I got a room by myself one time.
Yeah, so did I. Oh, because I had to do an exam whilst I was over there one time. So they put me in a room by myself and I was like,
no, I didn't.
Who was some underrated WA players in that champs and even like in a draft conversation that you think, maybe not getting as much attention as they deserve from the WA setup?
I could name so many.
Yeah.
I'll go with Maya Louvelfin. She got All-Australian, and I don't think that's being talked about enough. She's an incredible defender, always has been for a long time. Renee Morgan, absolute beast in the contest, and she's so driven and determined, and her character is beyond a lot of people's. And I'll also go with Juliet Kelly. I think she does get talked about, but she can a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, not Swan's bias, but I think like Ava Stewart, she had a really, really good champs in the back line, just did some things, like she just stepped up a whole nother level. So like I think she really put herself on the map there as well. And even someone like Layla Quinn-Schofield, like she set the tone really early in our games, like with her forward pressure, and she's also a great character as well. So I think everyone kind of did their bit, but there are probably a few standouts.
Yeah. Is it easy or hard to verse and then to go back and verse these girls in Waffle W from other teams, or does that?
I hate versing my teammates. It's horrible.
I don't really.
Was it just game mode?
I just forget kind of who I'm playing. Well, not really. Like, obviously, I have, but like.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I really think about it. When I versed Liverpool Mines, I remember in Rogers Cup we used to actually kick to each other. I swear it was hard.
Well, you were both all Australian at the champs as well yourself, so congrats on that. What do you sort of make of that? Probably not a whole heap of surprise, but still, it's an honour that you can only really do once, if not twice. Leading into the draft.
Yeah, it's an honour. Like, I mean, we were both benched, but
still on the team.
It's still really good.
Still more all
Sam
Australians.
Swadling benched this year.
I know,
ends up
not
at Collingwood.
Western Australian bias at all, but whatever. But yeah, it's a great honour. And when I got the call, I was in a math class at school by Trent Cooper, and I saw his name and I jumped out of class and sprinted out, and I was calling, and the first thing I did was ask him who else made it, and when he said Carys and May and all that, and Cara, I was over the moon. I was so happy.
When you get a call from Trent, it's kind of like Adam Jones for the boys, I reckon. It's like either good or bad. So that occasionally
it is a bit scary.
It's so scary.
So the 18's MVP was announced before the All-Australian. So for you, it probably wasn't really. Like, you would have been, if anything, being on the bench when you're in the MVP is a bit of a robbery.
Well, I didn't, to be honest, like, the MVP got called out, I think, straight after, like, our last game, and that was kind of unexpected, just in general. Well, I didn't know they were going to, like, do it then, and then they were like, oh, Charisma, okay. But, yeah, then, again, like, I was more kind of switched already onto, like, the combine and, like, what I can do next. Like, I didn't really think about All-Australian, and then he gave me the phone call, and I was like, oh, yeah, thanks, like... an honour. Like that's really good. Appreciate it. But yeah.
Carys, you got to talk to us about the Swans run this year. On the fringe of making finals, you make finals, make a grand final.
Yeah.
All games probably decided within 4 points?
I think it was 4 points or 4 or 5 points the whole final series.
I think it was 4. Yeah.
Talk us through what that ride was like.
Oh well, from the moment. Like the first day of when I went back from state to Swans, I kind of knew we had something special. Like our bond as a team was just like so much better compared to last year. Everyone kind of had the same goals, and so going into the finals, like obviously we got told we're the underdogs, but in a lot of my mind in particular, and I know like the team's mind, we were like, no, we reckon we can go all the way. Our best footy will beat anyone, and I mean it almost did. It was a bit of, like, the scary one was probably the first one against East, because we'd versed them just the week before and the weather was absolutely appalling. And, I probably don't play my best in the wet, but we pushed through and we got that one. And then that Subi game, everyone just came, like, really, like, pumped up and excited because obviously Subi, like, had their draw thing, and then they lost by a point, and all this extra time drama and everything. So we were like, oh yeah, they're going to be rattled. Like let's just like make the most of it and punish them. So we were all like hell up and about. And that was just like a really good experience to be part of. And then the grand final, obviously, not many people make a grand final in general, really ever. Like it's once in a lifetime. So just like that whole week leading up to it was, just really exciting and a bit nervous, but I think I like the pressure and I like the nerves. It helps me play a bit better. So and obviously losing by a point was pretty devastating. I don't really get too upset and emotional, but I definitely did after the grand final. So that sucked.
Yeah, you were there was a lot of talk about you matching up on Jamie Harkin, sort of experience versus youth. And how did you sort of, in the build up to that, how did you sort of, approach that? And how did you see, like, when, like, obviously she was best on ground, but you were by no means sort of, like, defeated one-on-one?
Yeah, well, obviously we've had, like, a lot of matchups leading up to it, which, you know, I've learned things from and, like, kind of knew how to attack things. But, I think we kind of just changed in game. Like, obviously I have a really good midfield around me. Like, I have Jamie Henry as well with me and, you know, all the other midfielders, and then on their team they've got Jamie Harkin, but they also had like Tildy and really Viney and like another really good midfield too. So yeah, we kind of had like our matchups, but I probably like just floated between like all three of them and just rotated whatever worked best on the day. So yeah, I kind of just try to stay true to my own game and play my own game and not worry too much about the opposition, but which probably didn't pay off because you were best on, but I think it was just kind of do what we can and we'll see how we go.
Kick your first goal for the year in a prelim.
Yeah.
You need to work on your goal kicking.
Yeah, I know. I was really mad during the season because like I missed so many like early shots like leading up to it, and it's not something that I usually kind of like pride myself on. If I get an opportunity, I've got to kick it. So to get that goal, like the Taylor who gave me the handball, she said, I'm going to get you a goal this game, I'm going to get you a goal this game. So when I got the first one, I was like, oh, we're on, because this is what we said we're going to do.
Big game player. Mia, how did you go this year in and out of West Perth's WFLW team? How would you look back at your season overall?
Overall, it kind of went a bit downhill, but it was just because of injuries for West Perth. I think at the start of the season and pre-season, obviously I wasn't there too much because of state, but I tried to get down there as much as I could because I loved being down there.
Yeah.
Those girls are incredible, and it comes from the coaches as well. It's such a player-led group, and we had such high expectations. Obviously, coming off the year before, we unexpectedly made a semi-final, and so we were so motivated to come into this season and just smash it. But we lost a few players, a couple ACLs, and it is what it is. But they still stood so strong. Our young players come up and they just absolutely took the game on. And I can't wait for them in the future and what they're going to bring.
You've both had to overcome injuries because, like, Carys, you obviously played state this year for the first time, missed injury in 16s and then 18s last year. So, yeah, how's it been overcoming injuries? Do you girls do anything to, I don't know, take your mind off it, or just do what you can with your recovery?
Yeah, I guess it was probably a good thing for me that last year, like when I had these injuries, I was still in school and things, so I just kind of really focused on like school, ATAR, all that, get through it. But yeah, like I said before, I'm not too much of like an emotional person. Like I don't really get caught up in the bad, so it was kind of like, oh yeah, that sucks, like I'm injured, but there's other things that I can look for and like hit goals, and I just made sure that I was always around the girls at training and stuff to stay involved and kind of take on other roles. And yeah, now I just take my recovery and stuff a lot more serious.
Yeah, it is definitely important. I don't want a basic answer from this next question because most people probably could say a very basic answer. But do you guys see yourself as inside midfielders at AFLW level? Like, I don't want to hear I'll play anywhere. I don't want to hear that. I want to see whether you guys are keen on playing that role.
Of course I'm keen on playing that role. I love that role more than any other role.
Yeah.
I think that's where I feel the most natural. Of course I played small forward before, but I find myself rolling up into the midfield anyways when I'm there. I haven't really played much of outside mid. I don't know if I am suitable for that role completely, but I'm still there to play it. Yeah. But I've also played off half-back quite a bit, and I absolutely love it there. So, yes, I would play anywhere, but inside mid I would love more than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself?
I think, yeah, a bit similar. Like, I am a pure inside mid, and, like, whatever team I play for, whether it's Steelback, Swans, whatever, I think I'm going to be most impactful as an inside mid and more beneficial for the team. So I think, yeah, that's probably where I'll probably end up. But yeah, can float answers. Forward, can float back.
What we're looking for.
How are you feeling ahead of the draft? Like, there's a big wait between sort of no footy end of August when the WFLW grand final was, and then December 15 is when the draft is. So, yeah, how are you feeling? And it's a tough question to answer, but how do you feel like you're situated?
I'm so nervous. I wake up every morning and Olivia Warren's messaged me saying, "Mia, I'm so nervous." And I'm like, well, Olivia told me that yesterday. But yeah, it's just a hard wait. There's meetings coming and going. You can't really trust what people are saying. You don't know if anything's definite. And yeah, it's just all a wait. I guess we'll wait until the list comes out and
I think
some more news comes.
Yeah, it's just nerve-wracking at the moment, but probably a bit more stability until like season ends and the trades come and all that, and then it gets a bit more hectic is what I've heard. So I'm trying not to think about it, but every second person I talk to brings it up. So.
And after the boys draft, it's just like made it 10 times worse. That was terrifying to watch.
Just seeing that.
And I also don't have an agent, so I don't have anyone telling me and reassuring me anything. So
You'll be relying on the broadcast then.
Yep, literally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty happy to go anywhere though, like
100%.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever jumper I put in, wear it with pride. So yeah.
Is there a particular city in the country that you'd really want to go live? I'm not saying club, just city.
Perth's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Or Melbourne.
I disagree.
Kind of like the beaches at Perth.
I actually like Melbourne City a lot because it's like the capital, it's like the sporting capital, and
everything's there.
Exactly. So that's a nice city, I reckon.
And you've seen, I guess, teammates going like the last 1 or 2 years in that AFLW, like teammates when you were bottom majors and that, and they've seen like they've been pretty. They've made the transition. I mean, look at Zippy Fish, just won the Rising Star. Other girls doing their thing. So
where were we up to? Obviously the wait till the draft. We're recording on Grand Final day today.
It is
the AFLW.
Yeah.
It's at 4:45, I think, our time. Twilight game. So obviously no footy from then to now. What's been happening? Obviously you've been thinking about the draft levers.
No. So we had the combine training as soon as we finished, basically. Yeah. And then after that, we had 1 week off, and then I was back at West Perth already. We were doing some gym and stuff touch together, and then now we're back into I think 2 weeks ago we started pre-season training already. Yeah. So we've got some camps coming up, and then Christmas.
I asked some of the boys the other week, do you feel like you've had an off season? No. Because you roll out from footy season, you still got to keep fit for the combine, and obviously the draft as well. And you guys have to wait even longer.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an off season really. There's a pre-season.
Yeah.
Pre-season.
Even after the combine, I still kind of maintained my running and everything. And then last week I went to Adelaide for a holiday, and I said, I'll give myself this week off, and then back into pre-season this week and until the draft. So
it's full on. All right, we'll move over to the Instagram Q&As. Couple set through. We'll start off with Gemma.Sly.
Oh, she said she didn't put any in.
This is a good question. How has Carys come back so well after all her injuries?
Oh, Gemma. I guess like I said earlier, just Gemma, and all my friends at Swans, but also outside of school, just being that support, and my parents and stuff. I think they're probably more upset for me than I was. But you just have to take the hit, and then just focus on what you can do next. Which step by step, kind of set little goals, and don't really dwell on the past, because I guess in my mind there's always someone doing worse. It's an injury playing footy, and it sucks because it's what you love to do, but you just got to focus on other things.
We'll go Layla Quinn-Schofield. Is it true Carys is an elite cricketer?
I used to play a bit of cricket with Quinny, actually, which is why he said it. We used to play state 12s together back in the day, and we reconnected through footy, which was quite funny, but I was okay, but I think I never really loved it as much as I love footy, so I left that behind.
It is a hard sport to love.
Lexi's drawn. This could be so I don't know. This is a good question, but it's just very open-ended.
Favourite teammate of both of you?
She wants me to say her. That's why she asked. That I don't have a favourite teammate. I love all my teammates equally. She wants me to say her.
Just say it.
Lexi Strawn is my favourite teammate.
Just quickly, it seems like Swans and West Perth are doing a lot of recruiting at the moment, both men's and women's programs.
Yeah.
Saw like Zoe Huggett's a big signing for the West Perth league and that sort of thing. So yeah, obviously you'll be hoping not be at your respective clubs next year. It's probably weird in itself, like training there and then seeing everyone like, oh, hopefully I'm not seeing you guys.
Wriggles _08. The club you would most love to get drafted to.
Who do you go for, in other words?
Oh, I go for Carlton. And at the moment, how they're doing, I would love to go there. They are incredible. They're so exciting to watch, and that'd be incredible to play with them.
They were down and out the other year, weren't they?
Yeah.
Once all the expansion teams came in, they were struggling, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then now they've picked it back up, flying.
Yeah, I'd probably just say Eagles. I mean, I grew up supporting them, like diehard, I guess. So it would be nice.
Play under Daisy Pearce as well.
Yeah, they've also like, not even because I supported them, but I reckon they've got something special going there as well. And they got a young side and obviously a great coaching team, so it'd be nice to go there. But yeah,
I'll leave the next question to you, Ethan.
Well, what, from Gerard?
Yeah,
Jay. Do you 6'7"?
no comment.
Wait, I thought that was his username.
No. _ Gerard J.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
But he didn't put a space between the 6 and the 7. You're supposed to really do that. Cause
Yeah, that looks like 67, doesn't it? Yeah.
Kobe
Berry, let's say, with an X.
Mia, how many games did you play for Wanneroo, and do you like the club?
I moved there halfway through the season in my last community season, and I loved it there. I played netball with a few girls, and that's kind of how I got into West Perth, because it was in that district, and I was originally playing for Stirling. So to get looked at by West Perth, I went to Wanneroo. I don't like moving clubs. I want to be a one-club player, but it was an incredible team. Really good club. They always posting my stuff and reaching out to me and stuff. So, yeah, it was a great club, and, yeah, it's a big one too.
Yeah, massive. The senior and the junior club are together, aren't they? Yeah, massive club. All right, let's go to the quiz. How well you guys know each other? What do you reckon? Who's
Man, you're struggling.
In a way, who would be the biggest snuffy between you two?
Who looks at the stats more?
I don't know. I reckon if you ask my Swans teammate, they would say me, but they just.
Oh, I do look at stats quite a bit, but. And then I'm like disappointed, and then I'm like, no, I don't look at it anymore.
I know before I look at stats whether I've had a good game or not, obviously, by like impact and stuff. So I just, but I don't jump on it straight away.
The rules are say your name as your buzzer, and then whoever
is in first gets
there, and then go back and forth.
All right, question number 1. What is your difference in height on the Waffle website between you two?
Mia, I'll go. Oh, on the Waffle website, it's so rigged though. That is not my height, so it's like,
Does she get to think about this if she's already buzzed in?
Well, no, I said my name first.
5 seconds.
I'm going to go with 7 centimetres.
Incorrect.
Oh, I think that's too big.
Is it too big?
I'm going to go with 5.
I thought you lied about your height,
Incorrect.
that's why.
What?
6.
Back and forth after.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Is it
It
lower
better be
or
lower.
higher?
That'll just give it away.
If it's higher than 7, I'm going to be so mad.
10?
Incorrect.
What is my height on the Waffle website?
It's a great question.
I know what mine is.
Okay,
I'm
but it
happy
must
with
be like 8.
Correct. 8.
Like 170, 162.
But that's a lie though. That's
What are you?
165.
Yeah, so I would have been
Rounded,
right.
but
6, 4, 5.
no,
Okay.
I'm 165, and I don't know how they got 162. It's a lie.
You girls are big on your height. Bloody
I know, and it's like 3 centimetres, and
she's
it's
hanging
like
off
that.
the bar,
Hanging
trying
off
to
the bar,
stretch.
yeah.
I know.
All right, Carys is 1-0 up. Question number 2.
I don't get a point for that. Because I
That's
guess
how it works. You're right.
Difference between you two in the round 5 clash with disposals when you verse.
Carys? 2?
Incorrect.
Now, hope
3.
Hope the app and the web. No.
she had more.
1.
No, we got the same. We got the same, didn't we? No, that was a state game.
1.
25 to 24.
Yep.
Hope the app's the same, but it might not be.
You'd hope.
I'm going off the website.
Yep. Which I think
2-0.
gets updated, I think. Yeah, but 2-0, man needs a proper move on here.
I don't even think she's answering the question.
Question number 3, related to that same game. What was the margin?
Round 5.
Oh, that
Wait,
was
do we
close.
verse each other?
Carys, 4 points?
Incorrect.
Yeah, we won, by the way. I think.
You won.
And you almost got us at the very end. You nearly you were on a run, I reckon.
4.
I just said that.
Oh. 5.
Yeah, we'll give it to
Correct.
her.
Yeah.
Needs to come back. Needs
You
to
can
come
have
back.
it.
2-1.
Question number 4. Bit of a blast from the past here. We could be here for a while, maybe. But so in 2022, you both played the same amount of Rogers games in that season. What is the number?
Wait, was that the second year of Rogers or that was the first year?
We only played 1 year. Oh, I only played 1 year.
Yeah, you only played 1 year.
18? Buzz?
No.
What?
18 games.
Yeah, is that not?
You played 18 games in one season.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Yeah,
So
6.
What?
incorrect.
7.
How's that?
He was like doing that.
Was it 13?
No.
Closer, but incorrect.
9.
Incorrect.
14.
Incorrect.
That much. Because we missed.
Why did we miss any games?
Didn't we have state 15s?
Did we miss any games? Would it we?
I had an- I had an-
I would assume so.
I'm sure I had many games off.
There's 18 rounds, isn't there?
Yeah, well,
12.
no.
Incorrect.
11.
Correct.
Why did we miss so many games?
That's it.
Because we were away, I swear.
I never did.
That's
Oh, I was probably just in. No.
Our 15s.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, both of you, the most amount of games you played all up in a season is 14. I think, Mia, you played 14 and in it 1 year.
I'm pretty sure that
you
was
played
that
13,
first.
Carys
No.
wasn't. It was 11 in 2022.
There you go.
So what are we, 2-2 or 3-1? I've lost
2-2.
track.
Who got that?
It's
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah,
2-2.
2-2.
Well, it's all set up then.
Set up for a finale. How well do you know each other?
And this question.
Name each other's birthday.
First person, name the other person's birthday. Buzz in quick. We want it. Yeah, we want the name first.
Oh, I should know this.
No, I know yours.
Does someone
Is yours
want to
the
buzz
first
in
half of the
because
year?
Do we just get it's like the 11th of November?
No, it's not. It's not.
No, I meant October.
It's not even close. The 12th?
No.
No.
Just stop.
That's terrible. I'm not very good with
I don't
birthdays.
even-
That's
yeah,
why.
I'm terrible.
That's why we have Snapchat these days.
Okay, well, it would have been.
April.
It's August. Yours
Yes,
is
it
August.
is.
Yep.
Don't
And,
tell
If
her that.
the
That's-
only the
Go.
only birthday I actually know from the state team is Evie Couch's, and that's it.
Yours wouldn't be the 22nd of August, would it?
No.
This is literally just naming any date on the calendar.
Okay, well,
I think we end on a tie.
do we want to have the first ever tie or?
All right, well, let's say we've got August, the other's March. So now we just got to find a date.
Both in the start.
20. Didn't you have the same birthday as
Eighth.
someone that time? No.
8th of August.
No.
Correct.
It's actually my favourite number, and you don't even know.
6.
Aww.
Correct.
You just gave it away. I know her favourite number. We could have done that.
Yeah.
3-2. 3-2, wrap it up.
Mine was
Fine,
It was a good
whatever. I'm sure
comeback.
she didn't even answer the first 2 questions. So
It was a good comeback. I'm sure after 2-0, you're probably taking a 3-2 loss.
100%. 100% you would. All right, well, that wraps up the quiz. So Carys takes the chockies today. But girls, thanks for jumping on this morning. All the best for draft night in a couple of weeks' time. And hopefully you guys can live out your dreams and head to an AFLW club.
Thanks for coming in.
yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Fun.